What's up, YouTube? It's your boy DR2727, and this week's 2MP, or not 2MP, we are continuing our Bayverse series with Transcraft's Mohican, or their version of Mohawk. And just to catch everybody up before we get started, first and foremost, we're doing this for the whole month of November, the Bayverse, and trust me, it's a method to my madness. So just stick with me, and you'll find out real soon where I'm coming from with this. Secondly, this is a voiceover, and I have this figure in my collection. I just don't have it displayed yet because I'm still working on my display. But like we do every week, we're going to talk about what we don't like and what we do like about the figure. And let's start off with what we don't like about the figure, or what I don't like about the figure. First and foremost, the chest piece is not tabbed in. It's not secured in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I think that, I always talk about how Transformers could use more of magnetics. And this is like the quintessential place where they could have used magnets at, because I think this figure was screaming for magnets for this to hold that in place. My next problem is a big problem. It's going to manifest itself in a whole bunch of ways. And I guess even that initial point kind of tried to it. But this came in at what, $35, I think. I think they were doing this because they were a new company or a company under another name, and they were trying to come out with a name for themselves. And I think that they did themselves an injustice by making it so cheap, because they cheaped out on everything, right? Like the articulation is cheap, the hands are cheap, like it's just ball joints and a couple of mushroom pegs. And that's very frustrating, because when you look around and you see, this is an MP figure, but this is an MP figure that's smaller than the mini bot, or in the mini bot scale. So like, and it's less plastic because he's skinny, right? So like, I said in my original video, this is a voiceover from 2020. I said in that video, they should have made this an all die-cast piece. They should have made this an all die-cast piece. They should have gave it better hands, better articulation, better materials. But that goes into the die-cast point. But just better kind of joints and stuff. And just having ball joints everywhere and a couple of mushroom pegs doesn't do this justice. Because he comes with knives. And like the way he holds his knives isn't even realistic. Like this basically is a chug trying to masquerade itself as a MP, and that's very frustrating. So I guess I'm going to say my verdict now that this is not an MP. But let me tell you what I do like about the figure before we get to that. I like the alt mode. I'll include images of the alt mode. I like the sculpt on this. I just wish they would have taken the time, and instead of giving you a $35 figure, I would have rather it been 60 and it been or 65 and it been a much better figure. Hell, even 70. If they would have took double the price and gave you double the quality, I think that this is really where you get what you paid for is a bad thing. Because yes, it's cheap and it comes across as cheap. It doesn't come across as an MP, even though it kind of, if you squint your eyes, it looks like an MP. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you for watching.